Howdy, folks. I'm a spotless leopard.
I'm Amber.
And here's the rest of my spots. We've got to go chase them. Or some Reddit. One of them. Just to let folks know, at the beginning here, we will be doing a live stream later on today, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock UTC. So make sure to check your time zone if you want to join us today. So sorry about the last minute thing. We won't be doing one Friday just because it's a holiday weekend here for a lot of people and they're not necessarily going to be here. So I just wanted to make something that was hopefully be able to get more people involved. So let's get started. All right, folks. Our first and only letter today is titled, Am I a Jerk for Canceling Thanksgiving Dinner This Late? My husband and I are in our 40s and we've been married for 22 years. In late September, my husband was out of town for work and emailed me announcing that he wants a divorce. I was completely blindsided and had to call him multiple times before he confirmed that he wanted a divorce. He claimed that he had been unhappy for a long time and chose to email me when he was away from me so he wouldn't have to deal with me being hysterical and unreasonable. Imagine having a partner so cowardly that they can't tell you that they want a divorce to your face. After a lot of begging for clarification, he said the major reason for divorce is that he can't handle my illness. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder a couple of years ago, and that causes some painful physical symptoms. I have learned how to manage it with a lot of diet and exercise, but I have occasional flare-ups of pain. More importantly, it hasn't affected his lifestyle at all because he hasn't done anything to take care of me, and I still manage almost all of the household while still working full time. He stayed away from home for a month saying that he was staying with a friend, but wouldn't tell me what friend. I searched through his online credit card charges and cell phone records, and I suspected an affair. I pretended I had figured it out, and he admitted that he was seeing another woman. I searched through years of charge cards and found that he had been visiting this location for over a year. I remembered one particular week where I begged him not to travel and take time off to help me because I was in a lot of pain and we were dealing with a lot of issues. Home heating broke down, son had problems at school, dog needed a lot of vet visits, and he was adamant that he couldn't risk his job and just had to go. But turns out he was only visiting this woman. That realization turned my heartbreak into anger, and I was done. I stopped calling him and instead started talking to lawyers. By the time he came back home, I had moved all of his stuff into a guest room and had a possible plan of action for divorce and division of assets. I didn't argue with him at all. I just gave him the paperwork. We have been silent roommates since, and then today he asks me what was on the menu for Thanksgiving. All right, folks. I am just in shock and awe that he had the audacity to ask this. I told him there's no way I'm hosting Thanksgiving dinner for his family at this point. He said that since I've done it every year since we were married, my in-laws expect us to host it and I just can't cancel last minute. All of this stress has already exacerbated my pain, and I really can't manage a party at my house. I know it's unfair to my in-laws to cancel a dinner a few days before the event, but I argued that he should be responsible for his family and not expect me to manage them after he tells me that he's leaving me. He claimed that he hasn't told his family anything and doesn't want to ruin Thanksgiving and Christmas for them by making an announcement now. He's calling me petty for refusing to host. All right, folks, what do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk, not the jerk at all. And what I would recommend is talk to the in-laws, like today.
Yeah.
Like tell them, just say, I'm really sorry to cancel last minute. Your son has been cheating on me for 2 years and has requested a divorce.
Yeah.
I thought he had told you, but apparently he hasn't. So I do not feel like hosting Thanksgiving. And if they are good people, then they will hopefully support you and be like, hey, come on over, we'll host you.
Yeah.
We're going to kick our loser son to the curb.
Yeah, well, and also in the comments, OP did mention that she's going to talk to her sister-in-law because they have a good relationship, and sister-in-law has been really helped her out a lot throughout the years. So I think that this is just twisted of him, right? The only reason why OP is canceling last minute is because he didn't have the guts to go and tell his parents and the rest of the family before it became last minute.
He wants to keep up a charade. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. Live with this other woman,
Yeah.
but then play happy family in front of his friends and family, so he looks like the upstanding husband and father. And that charade has to crumble.
Well, and how long is he going to keep this up for? Right?
Yeah, like when's a good time to tell them?
Well, you can't cancel in January. January is New Year's, right? You can't cancel in February. February is Valentine's Day. It's going to look really odd. In March, you can't cancel in March. I mean, that's St. Patrick's Day. Everyone knows that you can't cancel around St. Patrick's Day. In April, that's spring. And you just can't cancel during spring because spring is just like spring, right? and May, well, May is a month and it has stuff that's going on. It's almost summertime, and you can't cancel almost summertime because if you cancel during almost summertime, then that'll ruin summer for the next few years.
Like, this guy is so spineless that I have a feeling that he would want to maintain this charade indefinitely. Have you keep hosting his family indefinitely while he, is off with his lady friend.
Well, I think what he really wants here is an open relationship where he doesn't have to deal with taking care of his wife. He can have fun on the side and still have the wife take care of all the administrative aspects of his life. And that's what this seems like, because anyone who is really serious about getting divorced, they would have already told their family about this and not been like, oh, I can't tell them. It's gonna ruin the holidays.
Well, he might be waiting for Opie to blow things up so he can be like, look, she's terrible. I have to divorce her.
That's true.
Which is why you want to control the narrative now, OP, and be, as gracious as possible and make sure to tell them the truth. He's been cheating on you for years. He texted you a divorce request.
Yeah. Or emailed, right?
Or emailed, yeah.
How personal. Did he have his email signature on there and everything?
I don't see how anyone will fault you at this point. Unless they are really gross people who just support family over all else, hopefully they'll have your back and be like, we're done with you, son.
I hope so. How terrible. So I hope you take him for all he's worth. Anyhow, take care and good luck. And Oriola Sar Ravens 1974 says, not the jerk. However, I can't believe how much of a jerk your husband is. His behavior is next level kind of selfishness that gives him a ticket on the road to a bad place where you skip the line and just go straight through. Then the fact that he wants you to still make dinner for his family is extremely repulsive. Since he enjoys spending so much time with his girlfriend instead of taking care of his wife, who is in pain and needs someone to help carry the load, I would tell him that his girlfriend should be the one cooking, hosting, and taking care of his family. You should be relaxing and taking care of yourself. I truly hope that you have a family member or friend that you can spend Thanksgiving with and take a load off. And OP replies, thank you for saying that. He's been giving me grief about how awful I am for wanting to ruin the holidays for so many people. My in-laws are nice people, and I do feel guilty.
Okay, but he doesn't care about ruining your holiday. He has just, he keeps making your life worse and worse. Yeah. You're in pain. He doesn't care. He's cheated on you. He doesn't care. Yeah. He's asked you for a divorce. He doesn't care. He literally
email.
Yeah. He's host my family. We can't hurt them. This dude does not care about you one bit. The only person
he cares feelings for or himself, it seems like, right?
Yeah, the family is probably more about saving face because he can't have them know that he cheated and dumped you over email.
Yeah, exactly. And Iolaus79 says, not the jerk. You haven't canceled. He canceled when he asked you for a divorce. Not your fault he didn't tell them. And OP replies, he always leaves things on me, so this shouldn't be a surprise. But I'm still shocked. I have been in a shutdown mode, not looking at any social media, and apparently he's pretending things are fine and normal to his family. Horrifying. Horrifying. All right, folks, it is tea time. Grab your beverages of choice. I've got some tea right here, and Amber's got a joke.
What did the laundry attendant say to the very impatient customer?
If you don't stop, then the laundry chute is going to have a new family member. I don't know.
Keep your shirt on.
Keep your shirt on. That makes sense. It's basically what I said, right? And I've got licorice spice courtesy of Amber. Thank you, Amber.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like. And if you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching. I hope we see you all a little bit later today. Take care, and I'll see you all around.
Bye.